Okay, pardon me. What this is going to be about, this tutorial, is about adding a JavaScript to a file to allow you to do this, which is to produce a little audio player that's played in JavaScript that doesn't download as soon as you open the page. Notice it hasn't downloaded. Now if I put it in as a QuickTime movie with just an MP3 file attached to it and no picture, so you just end up with the controller, which you can do, and if you want it to download straight away is fine. It's the easiest way of doing it. But if you want it to, for instance, have 10 of these down one page, it would take you forever to have them download and be able to play the page. So that's not a good thing to do. So here we are. We're going to click on this, and you'll hear what it does and stops. You've got a volume control. You've got and it tells you how long the file's going to be and whereabouts it is in the file and so forth. So it's quite good. So I'm going to show you that now as to how it is you actually do that. Now, in order to understand JavaScript, there's a number of different ways that you can do it. If you're writing just straight files and you're writing the code yourself, instead of using iWeb, you insert the JavaScript in the file itself, and you would put the JavaScript at the same level that the file is. So the JavaScript is a little file that you call, but look, best idea is just for me to show you, I suppose. Now I've got how to do this off this guy's page, so if you're looking at it and you need to read it, that's where it is. Leave it there for a second. You can stop the film and have a quick look. But I do have these links on my site. Okay, so if you go to my site, look in the iWeb 08 tutorials, you'll find the links to this for downloading here. So thanks to this person for doing it, because it's a wonderful thing. What we're going to look at here is we're going to go to the site and click the MP3 player, because that's what we're after. And what that does is it comes back and shows you. Here's some of the lovely little bits you can do. And you can do all of these in exactly the same way. So this is a really nice little music player. See how you can drag it up and down? You could have a whole bunch of different music players there. That's pretty cool. Now, if as long as you're not using it to make money, then it's free. So the next thing you do is to download the files you need, and you do it by going to download, strangely enough, and click on that, and it starts to download. Downloads a zip file, which we've now got to find. See, you've got it as I had said in the past. Then, well, actually, you can click on this and say Show in Finder, and it shows you that it's there. Get rid of this. Rightio. Now let's open it up and have a look. Now, first thing you want to do is to, well, here's an example. He gives an example in this one here, so we'll double click on that. And there's 3 different ways that you can do it. A single line here, a special player here, and a player with a picture there. So that's pretty cool. Or click on that. Whoops, too loud. And or a single line player here. And we're actually going to go for the single line player here. Okay. We will get out of that. Now, in order to do it, let's just have a look. Yep, we'll leave that as it is for a minute. And he's got what's called a setup wizard here, which is really good to allow you to choose what it is you want, and then it gives you an example of what it is. Pardon me. Each one gives you an example of a particular type of player. It's really nicely done, it really is. Anyway, we want to align with the single MP3 file. Okay, so what we're going to do is to just get rid of that for a minute. Okay, we open up the iWeb, And be careful about backing up. Don't get slack with this, because even though I've updated my iWeb along with the Apple's uh, new update. Luckily, I've been practicing safe filing, and I made sure that what I did was to zip the file in my folder. So remember that. That's my site, and see the zip one there. So that's the zip, and it turned out. And then I used this domain, which is what's open at the moment. But it blew it up. And when I came to it this morning to open it up, there it was with no, didn't have anything in it, didn't know what the hell I was talking about, refused to speak to me, wouldn't make me breakfast, all those sort of things. So I had to go back to the last save, which had all of these things on it. So be careful, it's still a bit buggy. As just about every program is, everything has bugs in it from time to time. Okie doke. Where are we now? What we've got to do is we're going to create a new page. So we will create a new page by clicking on that down the bottom. Click on blank. And with any luck, what we'll do is get a new page. Yep. I'm going to title this Songs. That'll do me. Okay, so we've now got a new page here. I might call it Songs as well. SONGS. Radio. So that now just to zoom in for you, Songs, and up the top it's now appears as a menu item. Okay, and there. But we've got to now be able to put in a bit of HTML using a web snippet down here to make the HTML work. But to make the HTML work, there's a couple of things we need to know about the way .Mac operates, and also about the way JavaScript operates. So we're going to go to my iDisk, which takes a little while to load up. It's not bad really, considering it's a long way away. I mean, I am in Australia. So, come on iDisk, you can do it. Here we are. Okay, now, when we look at the iDisk again, we're going to go down and pick on the web. Open the web folder, the sites folder. And actually what we want to do is I'm actually going to publish this because it's not exactly the same site. Okay, that's published now. So I'll have a look at this, and I'm just getting rid of a folder I've got there. Now, in this folder, what we have is Dave's test site. When you open that up, you'll see my welcome page, template, songs. There's the page that we've just created.